summons together creates a combo line that creates an end war. Now, why do we mention this? Why does that matter? Because what matters?
Yes, my boys, you should be back. Hopefully.
Is what key cards we need to
Hopefully.
select so that we can execute our one card combo. Now, in my Gladiator Beast deck, the
Still
one
going.
card
All right.
combo within is with Gladiator Beast Dragasis. This card allows us to summon 2 cards, which allows us to execute our win condition. And because this card is located in the extra deck, there's low risk that it can ever be affected by our opponent unless they're playing something like Cashier. That being said, it frees up
It looks like we're straight.
4 cards in our hand.
All right. I think we're straight.
Utilize as
All right.
key cards.
Hello.
Now,
Welcome
what are key cards?
to an episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links.
And then later we'll
We're
talk
getting
about
back
the
in
cards
there.
your deck.
Trying
What are the
again
key
at
cards
least.
The key cards
Not sure
in
what
our
happened with the
Gladiator
internet. Looks like I was attacked directly by the internet goblin.
cards.
Stole my internet from me and didn't want to give it back. So
is what I'm truly after. Basically, I'm not after the starter or extender like my
I
opponent.
chased him down,
I am after my board breaker.
attacked him directly,
So I set
and got the loot of the bandwidth. And now I'm back online for live.
the Hyper
We had such good momentum when that live ended. We were collecting some gifts. We just opened up the we had just finished some ranked duels. We had opened up some packs. Like we were going in there. Then all of a sudden we're scammed. So not sure what's going on with that.
80% of the time,
Yes.
2.5. And the reason why
Spirit Wave. Thanks for coming through, my boy. You got a great name, Spirit Wave. From I think that's definitely maybe a Yu Yu Hakusho reference. We need more Yu Yu Hakusho references in this world, my boy. There's a lot of Jujutsu Kaisen. There's a lot of Dragon Ball. We need some more Yu Yu Hakusho references in this world, my boy. We need your Meshi in this world, my boy. But we definitely need more Yu Yu Hakusho, man. Oh, wait, didn't they? Oh man, they made a live action. I was so disappointed. I didn't say anything about it. I don't think anyone said anything about it. I think everybody was disappointed. But yes, my boy, more Yu Yu Hakusho, my boy. We need more of that, my boy. Man, that's unfortunate. We were literally winning that duel, and the internet just went away. And then I looked at my phone to see what was wrong to call the internet service provider. And there's a text, and it was like, hey, we're turning off your internet. And we'll turn it back on in a few hours. What do you think?
Let's see
Oh,
how
no.
you measure up against this.
My channel is yapping in the
How
background.
interesting. You'll regret challenging
Was it
me
collecting
to a
that?
duel.
Yeah, it was collecting the
I'll duel you.
desktop. My
This will be
bad.
incredible. Duel. Here goes.
I just noticed that
It's
it was
my
playing
turn.
background
From my
videos.
hand,
It was playing music
I
from my back.
activate
It
a
was playing my
spell.
music from my channel. I turned it off.
From my hand.
I got so disgusted. Oh no, what's this, Exodia?
I special summon a monster. From my hand, I activate a spell.
Is Duel Links worth getting into? I don't, well, see, that's a very subjective thing
I set a
to
card
say.
face
Is it
down.
worth it? You know, is it worth it
set
for
a
me or
monster.
worth it for you? That's
I
a big
set a card
difference.
face down.
But for
I end
me,
my turn.
Duel Links is definitely worth
I
playing.
draw.
Here's the reasons why. Number one, because I never miss, because these are my hazy beasts. Number two, here's number two, and this is the big number two. They got the new world coming out in October 1st, and if you plan on playing during that time or ever, I would think it would be a great time to collect gems and get your arsenal up of whatever it is you need to build up. Because I think by the time the new stuff releases, you know, I think they'll have some good stuff to check out. So I'm gonna level up.
Come on out.
Oops, I'm gonna level up.
Join me.
Plus, also, I gotta play a little bit because I gotta learn what's going on. And right now, I'm in this. Wow, I got rid of all of the Burning Abyss, and also I'm right now I'm getting into all of the trading card games. So right now I'm doing Pokemon. I'm doing
I activate my monsters.
Magic. I'm doing Duel Links. I'm doing Rush, And a lot of that's going to be coming in the vertical. So get ready, my boy. It's going to be lots of spicy content. So should you get into the game? Yes or no?
I'll blow you away.
Maybe if you're watching this channel.
You lose.
It may help you, my boy. It may be fun to participate. It may be fun to participate.
Until the last card is played.
Looks like Kami couldn't survive. Sorry, Kami.
I knew you'd do that.
Nani?
I reveal my face down card. My trap activates. I activate my monster's effect.
You'll draw nothing. Destroy him.
Over. Get out of my sight.
Destroy him.
Attack you directly.
Yes. He wasn't expecting that. Also, this looks really cool in the vertical. So catch me Duel Links in the vertical. A lot of my Duel Links and Speed Duel content will be vertical eventually, but I am getting a lot of stuff right now. The only reason I'm not playing Digimon or Dragon Ball or any of that other stuff is because I'm not playing in person yet, and I'm trying to use the official apps, because here's the rub. Here's the rub as a content creator and a trading card game aficionado.
Here I go.
Okay. So like you said, is it worth it, right? I have to think about that question on multiple levels. Is it worth it? Can I make content out of this? Will my audience enjoy it? And also, is it close enough to Yu-Gi-Oh to not be an alienator? You know, all those things. Now, the only reason I say it might not be worth it to get into Digimon or One Piece or Lorcana or any of those things is because none of those games have a proven track record of longevity. They're all brand new. There's splashes in the pans compared to their legacy games, which are Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Pokemon. And, you know, if you're planning on doing something long term, then I would say getting with a large company or a large game will probably be great. But there's a lot of risk in starting something that doesn't have a lot of backing and putting your quote-unquote content career behind it, because you're building a very niche audience. And what happens is you run into MetaZoo problems. And if you don't know what MetaZoo is, you've been spared. But just to inform you, you know, MetaZoo is a trading card game that was art style similar to Pokemon, but also had a lot of controversy due to mismanagement. Now, we talk shit about Konami, but the people over there at MetaZoo was really messing up, and MetaZoo even messed up a Hello Kitty collaboration, which Konami held and did, you know, harmlessly. So at the end of the day, you want to make sure if you're going to put yourself behind something, it's going to be worth putting it behind. And when I say worth putting it behind, I mean it's not going to fold and go out of business tomorrow. And I would say the best example of that on the Yu-Gi-Oh side is Cross Duel. Imagine if I started a Cross Duel channel, you know? Imagine if I said, fuck everybody who does all other games, fuck the Yu-Gi-Oh community, fuck the Duel Links community, I'm playing Cross Duel. What if I just did that? And Cross Duel gets defunct. Now I'm out of my YouTube, now I'm out of my collection. So that works the same way for you. If you're looking at a pile of cards or your YouTube channel, you want to attach it to something that's gonna be worth it, fun, and also have some appeal. And I would say right now, although those games are very popular, until they come out with a client, they're not really telling me as a consumer that they're serious, because a lot of companies come in and create card games and fall off and drop off all the time, and Bandai Namco is one of the prime examples of this. So I'm not willing to to tie anything on Bandai Namco's back just at this point, because they haven't proven that they can hold on to a singular card game. They have proven that they can launch a card game. They have proven that they can launch them bitches. They can launch them like nobody's business. But how long do they stay around? Like, you know, it depending on who you are, 1 year, 2 years is cool or relevant. But if I'm writing books about your shit, if I'm writing books about your stuff, I'm writing books on the Pokemon, I'm writing books and making AI on Magic too. If I'm writing books and making additional content outside of videos on your stuff, then you better be around. Like, you better be around. Because if you're not around, I've wasted my time. Like, you wasted my time a little bit. Like, you pretty much like that's.
I activate my
you wasted my time a little bit. I think you. What was that on? I think that was American Dad. Or maybe I was Family Guy, and he comes to the house and he says, "Is your mother or father home?" And he says, "My mother is." No, he said, "My father is gone." And they said, "Okay." And he said, "Because." Like, because he went to work and then he died. And he was like, "Oh, so no." He said, so no, your father isn't home. You wasted my time a little bit. That's how I feel about those games, because, you know, they could disappear. They literally disappear. Yu-Gi-Oh could disappear too, but it's less likely of a chance. And I already have a lot of base in that, you know. But when they drop their digital client, I think Pokemon's dropping a new digital client in December, January, and I think Vanguard's dropping a new client, and I can't think of anyone else at the moment, but it's a lot of guys dropping new clients.
Whatever your reason for dueling me,
Bakugan has a client?
Educate you on the fact that
I had no idea Bakugan was even getting in there, my boy, to be very fair. So let me just go. Now I play it One Piece, and I've been thinking about Digimon and Union Arena, but that's a lot of money. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, also that too. The minute you start going, I like this, I like that, I like this, I like that, then the money comes into it, and then shit get ugly. Just to be frank.
I end my turn.
Because what happens? Okay, this happens too. Okay, I love 4-card games, right? But how many card games can I afford to be the best I can possibly be in? You know, am I going to be mediocre at 4 card games, or I'm going to be really good at a card game because I have more access to the cards? Like, you know, it's many questions to ask, you know. But all those questions can be solved with time and money, and since those resources are finite, you know, we got to make an educated decision, which is why you asked the question: is it worth it? Now, see, we just started a YouTube video. That's literally how YouTube videos start, which is why you asked the question: is it worth it?
I draw.
Watch
I
these.
activate my monster
Watch
effect.
these. Oh yeah, I guess I gotta do this. Watch
Show
these.
yourself. Special summon.
Bye bye.
Nothing you do can fool
What?
my monster's effect activate. Step forward, ancient gear golem.
Jesus.
Step forward, ancient gear golem.
Here it comes. Tribute summon. I activate my monster's effect.
You villain. Absolute villain.
Here it comes. Come on out. Special. I activate my monster's effect.
Absolute villain. It's time for the chant. Come forth, my hazy flames.
Join me. Special summon.
From the north to the south to the east to the west. Light meat, dark meat. We love it the best. Come forth, hazy flame. Muscle 3! Yes. Prepare for punishment.
I activate my monster's effect.
Be gone.
I activate my monster's effect.
Yes. Get ready for the beatings.
Join me.
Wait!
Summon.
No! That's not enough! Wait. No, it's not enough. It's no! It's only gonna be 32! I can't defeat it! Not with my precious bead down. How could this be? The powers of middle-aged!
I end my turn.
No!
Study more.
No!
My turn.
Ah! It doesn't matter. He's already wasted his ancient gears. He has no alternative summon. Come get some of this damage. No!
This dragon.
Of course! No! He can make double attacks! Ah! No!
Attack, ancient gear reactor dragon.
I'll pay you back.
I goofed again. Wait, what's happening here? Why are you not continuing?
Go, ancient gear golem.
I'll pay you. It's
Dutto.
my draw.
I end my turn.
Unfortunate for me. Unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. I can't do anything. I surrender.
Enjoy this for now.
You should have kept those moves in the classroom.
I should have. I forgot. No, not 33. I would have only been 32. I forgot. I looked at the attack. I said, wait a minute. I definitely thought it was 30. I thought it was going to be a crash. Then I realized, oh no, it's 33, not 32. I mean, 33, not 32. I'm screwed. Oh, and you know what? Damn it. I actually messed up. I was supposed to I put it on my next thumbnail. I put it on my next thumbnail. I messed it up. Let me see. Yeah, I put it on my next thumbnail. I put it on my next thumbnail. I messed it up. I was supposed to put my phantom tax on there. I'm gonna put that phantom tax on the next thumbnail, my boy, in the next live.
Prepare.
Because I got phantom tax.
Here I go. My turn.
And not phantom tax, my boy. I was phantom tax, my boy, by a ghost. By ghoul. It's phantom tax. He took my internet from me.
Special summon.
Oh my goodness.
Come on out.
Over here getting
I
cooked.
activate my monster's effect.
But that's my fault. I'm getting cooked because it's my fault. You know it's your own fault when you're getting cooked. You're just like, okay.
Join me.
Like, why did you do
Come
that?
on out.
Actually, I should have brought out the
I
servers.
activate my monster's
Whatever.
effect.
Of course it's egg meaty. Of course it's egg meaty.
Yourself. Special
It's
summon.
always egg meaty when you don't want it to be egg meaty. You know what I'm saying? Here we go.
Join me.
Little play
Exceed
disruption
summon.
action. And actually, we're going to use the opportunity to send
activate my
Blazing
monster's
Mars real
effect.
quick. And use the, yeah. How about that?
I end my turn.
No matter
How
what
about
you
that?
play, I'll destroy
Actually,
it.
Blazing Mars,
turn.
Spanish 3.
I
Oh, that'd be the
draw.
last summon, so you can't do anything today. You can't combo with Mars. You can probably, but you can combo with that.
I know what to
that
do.
one, that tuner
I
thing.
summon a monster.
Oh, you normal
What a
summoned it? Give his ass
mistake.
up out of here then.
I activate my monster's effect.
Bye bye.
You won't escape from me. I activate my monster's effect.
I don't know what you was doing with that normal summon, but get it up out of here.
Now what do
My
we do?
Yes.
I end my turn.
Wonderful.
I activate my monster's effect.
Monster Cardo. Paradin.
Come on out. Special summon. I activate my monster's effect.
Alright. Let me not goof this up this time.
Come on out. Here it comes. Special summon. I activate my monster's effect.
Bye bye.
Show yourself. Special summon.
Bonnie. 70.
I activate my monster's effect.
Easy speaks. Prepare yourself. Now I banish
I
3
activate
cards
my
from the
monster's
graveyard.
effect.
Come forth, my beast.
Here it
Give him
comes.
some Mars.
Special summon. You'll see
All right.
how much
Egg Minizod.
with this, you lose. There's nowhere left to run. With this,
I always come back to defeat my...
a win is a...
Yes. Math class retake. No. You got an F in math. But father, please acknowledge me. I've solved world hunger. I've solved world hunger here in these papers, Father. Please acknowledge me. You failed math! You failed dual math! I saw the replay. I saw it live. But Father.
I will destroy...
I am doing. It's my question.
All right. Revolution does flow. Revolution does flow.
I set the card.
I said the gald. I forgot how sultry her voice
I
was.
my down.
Here I go. My turn.
Oh yeah.
I draw.
So you're giving this game to me? I'll take
I
it.
activate my monster's effect.
Shooka.
Show yourself. Special summon. Tribute summon. I activate my monster's effect.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here's the music. Here's the line.
Show yourself. Special summon. I activate my monster's effect. Show yourself. Special summon. Show yourself. Special summon. Let's battle.
Bye bye.
Take this. Get out of my sight. I attack you directly.
It's not over yet.
With this, you lose.
Bye bye. You know what's funny? Yes. I already know why these guys are just losing. I already know why these guys are just losing so easily. They're just losing because they run a bunch of targeting back row. And they don't have good first turns. That's where they're losing. Most people don't have a good first turn in Duel Links. That's always been a weakness. But targeting back row. This gets... What's these? They really did. Guess I won't have it. Guess I won't have it. Like the fuck. That's one thing I don't like about Duel Links for sure. I don't like that. I don't like that. Hiding cards away under money directly. Hiding cards away in sneak peek boxes. That's crazy.
Duel.
Like, imagine if Forbidden Droplets came out and no one else was able to use Forbidden Droplets in the TCG, except for people who paid $20 to some box. People would lose their goddamn minds. Like,
I set a monster. I end my
people
turn.
would lose their minds.
Make your move. Gong's turn.
The update teaser, I did see the update teaser. I made a little I made a reaction video to that. I did see the update teaser. The update teaser, from what I saw, didn't provide a lot of information, but I did watch another person's thing where they kind of spoke about the they said that the rarities are being increased, which is okay. They were saying that they're adding fusion to Rush Duel. They're changing the UI, and they're adding, or I don't know if this is his expectation or this is what they're doing, but he mentioned box crafting. Like I could look in the box and craft cards out of the same box, but I couldn't craft cards like for example the extras in my little box or whatever, my bin or my box or whatever, my extras. I couldn't craft that into a new card. So I don't know. It's a lot of stuff. Again, like I was saying earlier in the stream before we were so rudely interrupted by the service interruption. Basically, it's just a lot of stuff going on this week. A lot of stuff happened this weekend. It's overwhelming in terms of information. So I'm still trying to get my head wrapped around it, and then also trying to find like the real info to put in some dank news. By the way, check out Dank News for more dank news all the time. What kind of news? Dank news.
Gong isn't ashamed to lose to a great duelist.
And also, you can be a Dank News contributor by letting me know about dank Yu-Gi-Oh situations in the Yu-Gi-Oh community. Let me know. In the comment of any video, in any chat, let me know some dank information. You never know where the next dank story will come from. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get that reporting like Carly. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of feeling some kind of way about this Beatrice. I kind of feel like it's not helping me none. I feel like it's not doing as much, but people aren't really hassling me too much, so I guess I don't have to change it. Mark Cube, what's good, my boy? Welcome to the stream. I am having a good day. Now that the internet is working, I'm having a great day. And it's messed up too. It was like ambiguously messing up previous to the stream, just going in and out, and I looked on my phone and it said, don't worry about it, we're fixing something around the corner, we'll be done in 30 minutes. I said, okay, I'll postpone the stream for 30 minutes. And then I got a message, hey guy,
show yourself. Tribute summon. I activate my monsters effect.
Hey. What is it? I've got some news.
Come on out.
What kind of news?
Special sub here it
Of the
comes.
good variety?
I activate my
No.
monsters effect.
Nah. Not at all.
Here it comes.
Oh.
Special summon.
Oh, okay. Let's put Beatrice. Beatrice, put in work. All right.
XC summon.
Yeah, we're gonna have to worry about Stinky U Bell.
I end my
Oh,
turn.
I should have put Blazing Mars. Shoot, forgot.
I draw.
Gotta remember to do Blazing
From
Mars.
my hand,
No.
you have to try hard. I
Oh.
activate my monsters effect. I'll throw down a face down. I throw down a face down. I throw down a face down. I end my turn. Here I go.
Sweet baby
Might I
Jesus. Who top decks fucking Blazing? All right.
I activate my monsters effect. Come on out. Special summon.
Yeah, you can't special summon other monsters for the rest of the turn. Yeah, so you can't drop another guy.
I'll blow you away. Get out of my sight. I attack you directly. Ah! I won't go down that easily. I end my turn. Now, let's see
What's
what you
going on
can
here?
do. You should have defeated me. And now you're gonna pay. It's my turn.
Uh.
I draw.
Hello?
I flip over my face down card. I activate a spell card. From my hand, I activate a spell.
What?
Throw down a face down. I end my turn. I draw. I activate my monster's effect. Show yourself. Special summon. Just what I was waiting for. I'll play my face down card. I activate a trap card. Join me. Tribute summon. I activate my monster's effect.
Oh, we do got Mars in the grave. Good.
Show yourself. Special summon. I'll keep improving my skills until I get my rematch with the Pharaoh.
The fuck was this, man? The fuck? The fuck? Yeah, entertaining. Yeah, he was extra bricked up. He had so many damn bricks, he was paying a mortgage on them motherfuckers. God damn.
Fine. This is my fight. Duel.
This is my fight.
Here I
Don't
go.
worry about me.
My turn.
As Yuki would say, don't worry about me. Take your time. Don't worry about me. Take your time. Yuki.
Here it comes. I summon.
Let's
end
go.
my turn. Make your move.
But he bricked.
Here goes.
It was
It's
winter.
my turn.
Oh. JT was good. Or GT.
I draw.
I am very excited for the Rush Fusion, though. I did look a little bit. I took a little peeky poo into some little Rush cards. I did see
Let's
some
see how you
exciting
measure up
Rush
against
cards,
this.
but again, I don't know about competitive Rush play. I don't know about the best Rush players, what that looks like. Speaking of the best
build spell
players,
activates.
checked out the Worlds and saw the. Dang, I can't remember who it was, but I think it was Team 7. Yeah, I think it was Team 7. It was one of their matches. They were doing
I special summon a
Snake
monster.
Eye versus
From my hand,
Tierleman, I think.
I activate
And
the
I think
spell.
the guy was like at a position where he didn't have, he was on one card and he was on Diabel Star,
Check
and
this out.
he
I fusion
used
summon a monster.
that to link into like that fiend link, killed
From
it
my
by
hand,
battle, which led
I
it search to.
activate an equips battle. This'll work. I attack with a monster. My monster's effect activates. It's game over. I attack your life points directly. My tech even surprises me. I did it. That was a tough duel, but I pulled through in the end.
Games like this make you. Duel Links is the only game that used to make me actually question why do I even bother. I'm not gonna lie, Duel Links is a game that make me go, yeah, all right. I've said that many times. Duel Links is that game. By the way, for all the homies watching this on YouTube and or Twitch, Thanks for watching. Shout out to
I'll
your
give
boy
it my all.
for checking out the dank content.
Let's duel.
Also,
Even
if you come check out my channel on
my
YouTube,
turn.
you might see that I'm streaming like 24/7. And that's true. I am streaming 24/7. But I'm streaming on a new channel. It's a little something different. Think of it like a TV channel. It's always going to be broadcasting. What is it broadcasting? YTDan Classic and
I'll do this.
the vertical.
I summon a
The vertical
monster.
duels of the Duel Link. The vertical duels of the Rush.
I
What?
activate my monster's effect.
Huh?
Appear. I special summon
Hey,
activate
yo!
monster's effect.
That summons from the deck?
From my hand, I activate a field spell.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, you're cooking. Okay.
Activate a field spell.
All right. Okay. What else we got? Okay. All right. Well, I can't hate on this. Okay. Well, actually, I don't like
From my hand,
that they
I
set
activate
separation
my
between
spell.
those two cards, but okay. Level 4, huh? That's pretty good. He dropped the level and got an effect.
I
That was even more
fusion summon a
broken.
monster. I activate my monster's
Excuse me.
effect.
Cursed Dragon,
From my
the
hand,
Magical Knight.
I activate my spell.
Wow.
Here it comes. I fusion summon
Guy
a
is
monster.
a Magical Knight.
I set a
52?
card. That ends my turn. Here I go.
2600?
My turn. I draw.
That would be problematic if I didn't have...
I activate my
Ignity's
monster's
odd.
effect.
Egg minis on
Special
body. Yeet. Egg minis on.
Come on out. Tribute summon. I activate
Is he
my
better
monster's effect.
I be getting so nervous. I be thinking they're gonna hit Divine Wrath or something.
Join me. Come on out.
Uh-oh.
Special summon.
Get ready for the chicken.
I activate my monster's effect. Here it comes. Special summon.
Okay. Beat him up. Let's go.
Battle.
Attack KG Space.
Kaiba, your only duty is to bring the Pharaoh's spirit back.
That was, he did have a nice deck, though. Nice deck. Oi, 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 oi. Lance, is that you? Yes, it's me. Oh, sorry. For a minute there, I thought you were Leloid. Who? Leloid. Your brother? No, you mean Lloyd? No, Leloid. L-L-O-oid. Leloid. This was actually pretty nice. I like this. Is there any way to show what I have or what versus what I don't have? 2, 0, 1, okay, 0, okay, 0, okay, 1, okay, 0, okay. 1, okay. So I can't play this. I will still copy it anyway. Who is this on again? Oh, Yugi, little Yugi boy. You little Yugi boy. Little Yugi boy. Here, take this. What is it? It's the Leloid deck. Oh. Yeah, Leloid. Ooh. La Lloyd. Oh my goodness. That deck was pretty funny. He was like, I got a 5200 monster, and I got this other guy who's like, you can't touch him. And my back row, you can't touch me. I'm putting everybody face down. You can't touch me, and go. All right, I summoned 3 hazy beasts and activate beat down.
I have a few minutes to spare.
I know it's your lifelong dream to duel me. But a duel,
That's just like that. Oh, that's just like the last guy with United We Stand, to be fair. The last guy with United was exactly the same. I'm like, I'll be all right. I got these monsters that can't be targeted. He was like,
watch this. I summon a monster and attack as I activate my monster.
oh, no, not this. Oh, I hate these.
My
I
turn.
end my turn.
I draw.
Really hate those, but whatever. Shokan.
Show yourself.
Oh, actually, I should have summoned that first. Whatever. Whatever. Whatever.
Tribute summon. I activate my monster's effect.
Could go harder on the next turn. That's true. Ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Here it comes. Join me. I activate my monster's effect.
Hiya! Ooh, so what do we got over there? I've got a little something. I've got a little something I want to summon. Let me show you what I'm going to do with that thing.
Special summon.
It's going to be pretty good. Let me show you what I do with that thing.
Come on
Big bad
Exceed
beetle boards metallics. Big bad beetle boards metallics. You had to grow up watching Fox Kids to know what that is. Big bad beetle boards metallics. Big bad Beetleborgs. Better go Beetleborg on them right now. We're going full Beetleborg. That's right.
Here it comes.
I got a ghost that lives in my house that does Jay Leno impressions, and he gave me superpowers from a comic book. These days, what that would be, you got a ghost in your house that acts like Logan Paul, so he gave you superpowers from a manga? No, this world is cooked. This world is cooked. Oh no.
I activate my monster's
This
effect.
world is cooked. I just realized this world is cooked. I didn't realize it. This whole world is cooked. No, it would be a ghost that acts like the ghost would either act like Mr. Beast, Kai Cenat, or I Show Speed. If I had a ghost of either three in my house that gave me superpowers, I think I'd be in trouble. I think I would be calling somebody to help me out. There's a ghost in my house, and he keeps doing a Kai Cenat impression. There's a ghost in my house, and he won't stop putting me in elaborate challenges for large amounts of money. Of course I didn't accept the challenge. Hello? Oh my God, we're so cooked. We're so cooked. I remember my wife likes to read and watch isekai mangas, right? You know, a lot of people like to do that. But back in the day, like when I think about it, I wanted to get isekai so fucking bad. I wanted to get isekai into these three worlds. I wanted to get isekai into the Pokemon world, the Digimon world, or the Yu-Gi-Oh world. I said either one of them. If y'all decide to come for me, I will go. I remember having these thoughts as a child. I was like, if they come for me, I'm leaving, man. Fuck this world.
I activate my monster.
I will fight. But if they took me to a video game, I always thought that that was scary because I knew video games had definitive ends and they were kind of locked on a disc. So I was always scared that if I got sucked into a video game, it would be like a wrap. Like if you got sucked into a Monster Rancher, it was over. Like, but you know, but then Monster Rancher came out and I said, okay, well, it's not so bad. But then technically though, real talk, actually, I did get isekai'd into the Yu-Gi-Oh world. Real talk. That actually happened. So maybe I wished a little too hard. I should have wished for some money. Fuck.
Show yourself. Tribute summon.
If I knew they was listening, shit. I would have wished for 1 million Amazon stock at that
My
time.
monsters effect.
I would have wished for 1,000 shares of the S&P 500 on this bitch. Ain't playing with these motherfuckers. Y'all listening to my wishes. Grant some real shit. Grant that real shit. Grant the real shit. Don't be granting my shower thoughts, man. Don't be granting my shower thoughts, man.
You directly.
In that case,
Oh, you're
here's
terrible.
what I said.
Okay, what you
I
got?
activate a trap.
Oh, my sweet Jesus.
Come on.
Uh,
I
so
special
lame.
summon a monster.
That's the lamest card that
I'll blow
just
you
about the
away.
lamest thing
My monster attack. I'll blow
in all
you
of Duel
away.
Links. So whack. This card should not be in this game. It's not for this game. Such a stupid card. I always hated this card, even when it was in TCG. I always hated this card.
I draw.
Isekai you to Ice Dragon's prison. That's what happens.
Watch this.
Damn, what if you got isekai and you thought you were gonna get isekai in the Yu-Gi-Oh world, but instead of getting isekai to a Yu-Gi-Oh world, you got isekai into a single card.
Time. Attack.
That's fucked up. Imagine getting isekai to True King Agminizad's The Vanisher's world. You're getting isekai, you could go to anywhere. Truck Kun is about to take you somewhere.
You
And Truck Kun takes you to True
But all I
King
got was
Agminizad The
disappointment.
Vanisher's world. Doesn't take you to Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't take you to the manga. Doesn't take you to the anime. He takes you directly to the card. And the situation. He takes you to Schism. He takes you to Dark Hole. Ah! He took you to Raigeki. Put me back. Put me back. Put me back. Put me back, please. Like, we got one more world to send you to. No. We're sending you to Injection Fairy Lily. We're sending you to Injection Fairy Lily. And you know where this is going. Oh, we got enough life points over here to do it, too. Oh, please. Oh, please don't. Please.
Let's see it do.
Oh, we're going to do it, boy. We're
I
going to do
go.
it, boy. We're not
My
going to
turn.
stop. We're not going to
Here
stop.
I go. It's my turn. Draw.
My boy, thanks for the 2
I
bones, my
activate
boy.
my spell card.
Oh, let me turn the
Melody
alerts
of
back on.
Awakening Dragon.
Thanks for the 2 bones, my boy. I appreciate that. He said, beyond cooked, this world is burnt.
From my hand.
Who
activate a
remembers
continuous
that? Who
spell.
remembers back in the day when the stuff on TV with the guy with the money?
Not a single
It used to be
card
that
can
old
stand
man
up
with
to
the big
this.
check. You know what I'm saying? The old man with a big check that used to come to your house and just hand you a big check and say congratulations and walk away. Remember that? Ed McMahon?
I activate a continue.
How about a big check? Here you go. Take this.
I said, will net now.
Oh!
My monster attacks the game over.
I thought he was going first.
Blue eyes. Lay.
I thought he was going first. Fuck. I thought he was going first. I wasn't even paying attention. I was over here yapping away, having a good time. All of a sudden, folded. He said, in Truck Kun we trust. Yes, you gotta trust him, man. Truck Coon coming through. You know what'd be crazy though? Hit my Truck Coon, isekai'd into your chosen world. So happy you're in your chosen world. Has all the waifus you wanted. Is specifically tailored to your skills and abilities. Everything about this world is perfect.
I activate my
But one day you go out to get the mail,
Come on out.
and Truck Coon's brakes are out. And you get hit again, and you get sent back to your world. But you don't get sent back to your world before Truck Coon. You get sent back to your world after Truck Coon, and you are in the bed.
Monsters effect.
You in the. You full body swing. Truck Coon is like. Full body swing. It's just a wrap.
Come on out. Special summon. I end my turn. Make your move.
I don't watch the harem animes.
It's my turn.
My wife watches the harem animes and she tells me all about it. And then I tell her about Yu-Gi-Oh! And then we stop talking. Pretty much. Let me tell you about this anime I watch. Do you know that you need to have at least 2 monsters to activate Blazing Mars effect? Hello? She left.
I special summon a monster. I'm counting on you.
Every time, my boy. Every time. You don't even know. I mean, to be real with you, I'm gonna tell you something hilarious. Do you understand what it? Okay. I told y'all I've been unemployed for the last 2 years. But over those last 2 years, I've been doing stuff like writing my book and creating AI and doing all this other stuff, right? Can you imagine being a fly on my wall that doesn't care about Yu-Gi-Oh!, which is everyone that I know? Everyone that I know. And you got to hear some guy talk to you about AI and Yu-Gi-Oh!
I activate my monsters effect.
And I'm over here. Yep. And then everybody's like,
This is me at the top of my game.
And then they ask the only question. They ask the only question, which is a fair question. It's also a relevant question.
Special summon a monster.
It's a fair question. And it's also a relevant question. They ask the question. It's the only question that they can ask when I start talking to them about those 2 subjects.
I know what
So
to
how
do.
much money does it make?
I summon a monster. I'm counting on you. I synchro summon a monster.
Guess I'll get back to LinkedIn. For real.
Let go. I activate my mock curtains down.
Okay, well damn. I didn't know Source Otingi could get in there like that. Pretty good. The Doc of Us, my boy. Thanks for the $4.99, my boy. I don't know, my boy. Truck Coon after Truck Coon. Maybe you were crossing a 4-lane highway. For some reason. Yeah, but it's been pretty funny, like talking to non-Yu-Gi-Oh! Or non-technology people about Yu-Gi-Oh! And technology. And there's not a lot of people where those 2 things cross, you know? Crossing great interest is what I mean. I mean great interest and technical know-how.
I've been waiting for this for a long.
It's time. Duel.
Most conversations I've had has been,
My turn.
yeah, Every now and again, I talk to somebody and they're like, "Oh, but can it do this?" And I'm like, "Oh, it can do that." And then they're like, "What?" Sometimes I get those conversations, but those are few and far between. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have did that. I should have did this. I was too busy yapping. But yeah, that's pretty much, you know, what I've been up to, just writing and working on stuff and like trying to get myself back into the game. Because I would tell you something real, and this is gonna sound hilarious or I don't even know how this is gonna sound. I say hilarious, but I'm using it in place of a different word. So here's the rub, right? It's like when you're looking at all these things that you can do, or I'm looking at all these things that I can do, and I'm looking at something like Yu-Gi-Oh. Like part of my mind says I should just look at something else, like period. Only because this is just on the back of what this is. It's just a card game. But what's insane about Yu-Gi-Oh? What's insane about this card game? What's insane about the whole idea of this, whatever this is? The same way I was talking to you before about tying yourself to stuff that doesn't have any proven longevity or at least have a track record. Ever since I picked up a card, people have been telling me to put them down. Ever since I picked up a card, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, but ever since I picked up my first card, parents put them down. The other neighborhood kids put them down. The gangsters and the thugs, you better put them down. But actually, real talk, most of the hardest dudes that I knew in the hood back in the day would be like, he all right, let him fuck with that Yu-Gi-Oh shit. Leave him alone, he's straight.
You won't escape from me.
Either that or 100% avoidance. But yeah, man, ever since the beginning, everyone has told me to put them down. Then one day I came to this realization. I came to this like line in the sand. I realized that the people in my life telling me to put my Yu-Gi-Oh cards away probably aren't the people who have my best interest in mind, and probably are trying to get me to put the cards away so that I can put something in my hands that they deemed worthy or that they wanted me to do. Like put those cards down and pick up this hoe and start planting this garden, or put those cards down and I don't know, do whatever else I want you to do. So over a long period of time, when I realized that it was basically from the position that I was in, a lot of toxic people and toxic situations telling me to put down the cards, I got this like stalwart defense. And I was like, if you don't accept me, you don't accept the cards, and vice versa. So I even shared, I think I was on my boy's podcast, Liberated Otaku. I think some of y'all might have seen that. And I made mention, like, I used to leave my cards. When I used to go out on dates and shit, I used to leave my cards out so the girls could see. Because I'm like, if you're going to look at my cards and be like, ugh, that's a this, that's a that, ugh, I'm like,
Exactly what
get
I
out! Get out!
Reveal my face down
Or
card.
you're not staying past the night. Either way. But what it says, once per turn, you contribute a Dark Magician during the switch mode. Ooh, that's kind of good. That's pretty good. So, you know, I realized that people didn't have my best interests at heart for some reason in my life was telling me to get away. So I refused. And then, you know, then I ended up here. So was I isekai'd into this world? I don't know. I am a main character of sorts, and I do live in your phone. Am I even real? Oh! What is he doing? Come on, man. So yeah, man. So this is me, man. That just became me. That just became me. I realized that a lot of people in my life at a young age was constantly trying to push me and pull me to get me to do what they wanted, and it was always to their interest, and my interest was always secondary, if it was considered at all. So, you know, when I got older, I never forgot that lesson. That was one of those Yu-Gi-Oh lessons that I feel like you can learn it elsewhere, of course, but I feel like that's a lesson that you learn in Yu-Gi-Oh really quick. You know, it's radical acceptance of who you are. Oh, that's kind of crazy. I didn't know you could do that. That's pretty good. Ooh, wow. How did you do that? Ooh, okay. Magical Magician's Combination. Okay, I've been thinking about playing a Dark Magician deck, honestly. Oops, not surrender. Magician's Combination.
I've had enough of your tricks. I end my turn.
Okay, here I go. My turn.
I've been messing around with a Dragon Master Magia thing. But this is pretty good. This is actually pretty fucking dope. Shit, made me forget what I was even saying. Magician's Combination? I had no idea they had a monster negate. This is actually pretty good. But why they make the Dark Magician shit so damn elaborate? Probably so everybody don't play it, probably. That makes sense. Yeah, I had no idea that this card, I had no idea that they had a negate at all. And I hate how they do stuff like this. Here's a card with a bunch of text, got magical cylinders, Dark Magician, and Dark Magician Girl on the cover. So it's like, all right, it's done some Dark Magician bullshit, but somewhere packed down deep in all this text is the word negate.
Time to battle.
Liars. Absolute liars.
It's over.
Absolute liars. Absolute liars. Straight liars. Yes, my boy. And actually, that's kind of funny. That is kind of funny that you call it that. A toxicity screen test. That is a toxicity test. You're here to date me, but there's cards on the table. What do? Do you A, question the cards, B, question the owner, or do you C, say nothing? I like to phone a friend. Girl, I think you should say nothing. Nothing? Yes.
How interesting.
Since you're
I was wondering. Quick question for you. I don't mean to be funny. Hey, my brother. The only correct answer to that is.
What's this? I summon a monster.
She said it. She said how the best girl in Duel Links say it. The only correct answer when she walks in and sees her cards on the table is watch these. and then she pulls her cards out. then you pull a ring out after that. Like if you bring her home and she sees your cards and her response is pulling out her cards, you pull out a ring. You pull out a ring quick. You lock it down. You lock it in. You lock it in. You lock it in. You ask her what is her rank in Master Duel, and she tells you that she is stuck in Diamond 5. Get it. You better get it off the market, man. You better take it off the market fast. For somebody come back and snatch that good thing you done found. Boy. You better look out. That crazy shit. Watch these. Man, where you been at, girl? I've been calling you all weekend. I ain't seen you. Oh, sorry, babe. I was at YCS with the boys. You was at the...
Here I go.
That was seeing somebody spiraling. I haven't heard from you all weekend. Where have you been? I was at YCS with the boys. You were at what? With whom?
I activate my monster's effect.
I have so many questions. What are we doing here? So many questions.
Come on out.
Hey, I'm trying to pick you up, trying to take you on a date, where you want to go. I'm trying to take you off Friday. I got a day off. Oh, Friday? Oh, man, can't do that. Got to go to locals on Friday. What do you mean? Your local artisan bread maker? Your local what?
Join me.
My local shop. Got to do my rounds of Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, and Lorcana.
I activate my monsters effect.
I never forget. Funny enough, I met my wife through Yu-Gi-Oh.
Special
Hilarious.
show yourself.
She was not a Yu-Gi-Oh player, but she was loosely associated with another Yu-Gi-Oh player. And a situation occurred. And before you know it, today. So. Yes.
Special summon.
That's what happens, man. That's what happens, man. That's what happens, man. This world, man.
Join
That's
me.
what happens. This world is
Exceed
good.
summon.
This world is good. That's all I'm saying. This world is good. That's all I'm saying. The world's good. I remember. Okay, I'll put it like this: Yu-Gi girls were so rare. Where I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh, it was like like a shocking day when they showed up. Like you never knew where she came from or who she was associated with. Only thing, what happened is okay. I gotta. Hold on, let me roll it back. Okay, I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh competitively in the physical card game, right? But when I played Yu-Gi-Oh competitively in the physical card game, what happened was I had a play group. So you guys know about the play groups, right? So pretty much it's like your practice group, your
Use a spell card. I activate polymerization.
You have to try harder.
you got your play group or whatever, and my play group was in the basement of the university, so it was in the rec center, right? So somehow, and this is a funny little scenario. I love talking about this scenario because I think that this is the ideal Yu-Gi-Oh environment. I feel like this is ideal Yu-Gi-Oh environment. It was a college campus. It was a like underground, like basement recreational center, and every one of the staff at this rec center all played either Yu-Gi-Oh or competitive fighting games. Okay, so it was damn.
You won't escape from me. I activate my monsters effect.
Damn. So it's either Yu-Gi-Oh or competitive fighting games, and what are some games that we all play? So these are the games of the Yu-Gi-Oh. These are the games of the Yu-Gi-Oh players. You had Smash Bros of the times and Brawl. I think Brawl was new. So technically Smash Bros 64 and Brawl. We had DDR where the guys played DDR like this, where they held it and went. We had that kind of DDR. We had Capcom versus SNK, which I used to get demolished on all the time, so I stopped wasting my money. And we all played Monster Hunter on PSP as a crew. So this is the scenario. This is the area. This is the domain. Okay. And what's happening here is, we're all playing games or whatever. Majority black folks. Majority black folks. It was mostly people. It was Detroit, so it was like majority people from Detroit. So it was majority black folks. And okay. And basically, what happens is every now and again a Yu-Gi girl would roam down there. I don't now there was a few. I will say this for sure. I know this. There were a few Yu-Gi girls that showed up and never came back in that basement. I remember some Yu-Gi girls popping up and then they were gone. And I don't mean gone like I don't know, like we were best of friends. I never heard from her. I mean, I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I saw the Yu-Gi girl. I didn't get a chance to introduce myself. I never saw her again. Is what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Activate my
saying.
monsters effect.
So we had Yugi girls in there, but every now and again, a Yugi girl would come down there and would stick. And what do I mean when I say stick? I mean she could have been an ex, like girlfriend or something. She could have been, I don't know. She could have been a myriad of things to people. But I know for a fact that some Yugi girls like stuck around because, you know, they were just let me see, I gotta finish this, try to get this guy. I feel like he's gonna cheese me no matter what I do. So I'm gonna try to do this one. All right, so basically a couple Yugi girls would show up, and when the Yugi girls would show up, you know, and they came as somebody's girlfriend, it never ended well. It always ended messy. It always ended messy because back in the day before the internet, oh damn, I feel old. Back in the day before the internet and before people met each other, like pretty much, well, before the internet was as popular, social media was as popular as it was today, people used to like date their friend group. So it's like 10 people and you know, men and women, and you know, you kind of intermingle and date each other. And then a lot of times people from those groups get married, and then that's just kind of it. Like, you know, that just happens a lot, you know? So, oh, I thought he was going to do something for sure. All right, I'm going to try it.
Activate my monsters.
I thought he was going to respond as soon as he hit the board. Okay, he didn't, though. So you date everybody in these groups, but the Yugi girls will always end bad. And not bad like you think. It ended bad, ended poorly for the first guy. It never ended badly for the second guy. And that is pretty, I don't know what to say about that, but that's my observation. Because what would happen is the first guy would bring this girl around, and for whatever reason, you know, nothing here nor there, why that person broke up. It had nothing to do with Yu-Gi-Oh!, had nothing to do with the environment, had nothing to do with anything, but just by nature of proximity and that whole thing I told you about dating your friend group, the Yugi girl in a room where there's 10 dudes and all 10 dudes don't see Yugi girls, what do you think those 10 dudes are thinking about? So anytime the Yugi girl would get single, if there was anyone who had a resume who they wanted to put it in, they put it in, man. They put it in. Because even though we was all friends and we was boys, we was even, and this is something I always think is just something hilarious about dorks and nerds and geeks and subgroups. This is, I think, it's crazy about subgroups. A lot of subgroups form because people are bullies and exclusionary, right? They kick people out of mainstream society and mainstream groups. So the outcasts come together and form their own groups. But inside of these outcast groups, hierarchies are formed where one is better than the other. And eventually someone's pushed out of that group. So in this Yu-Gi-Oh world, you can guess the hierarchy groups. What's the hierarchy groups in the Yu-Gi-Oh world? The good players versus the not good players. The tournaments versus the casuals. You know? The guys with the money and the guys that don't got money. So in an environment like that, there's a lot of subtle animosity. The same way as subtle animosity in any other, you know, like setting where there are people. This actually, you know, that I'm talking and saying it out loud, this actually kind of seems like a good idea for like a funny like movie, like a 15-30 minute movie, like a funny little like scenario or skit, because it's like okay, it's like the stakes are literally nowhere. The stakes are literally the stakes are at zero. This doesn't mean anything to anyone. But as soon as the Yugi girl becomes available, the stakes become high. Because old boy's trying to get the Yugi girl back, depending on the breakup. Then you got the bro rule, where you're not supposed to date your boy's girl. And then you got the I don't give a fuck.
My monster's effect activates.
So a lot of times I just kind of sat back like, damn, this is getting pretty drama. But for me in my scenario, funny enough, this is my story. I have the Yugi girl story, but my Yugi girl story wasn't about a particular Yugi girl. It was pretty much my wife was a friend of another Yu-Gi-Oh player, and she came down and okay, this was funny. She came down to the basement with him, right? But when she came to the basement down with him, she came down to the basement and she said that they were friends. He said that they were friends, and even friends that I have that are way more ruder than I am asked very rude questions like, why are you friends with him? Why do you associate with him? How do you know him? So this woman to this man had a bit of a little difference. So people were questioning what was going on. The reason why she came down there that particular day is because she was only in town for the weekend. She was only in town for the weekend, and we were going to the club after locals. Now, see, you'll never experience that. You'll never ever, you'll never get that, man. You'll never know what it's like. You'll never know what that's like to go to the goddamn club after locals. You don't know what that's like. That's a whole nother life.
Special summon.
Oh man, that was honestly like a fucking transformation. Like I would drop it all, and then put on the club. Out there going, hitting them with the Bully McGuire, like. Okay, anyway. So that was what we had planned this particular time. We were gonna be doing that. We were going to the club, and she was gonna come, and that's how all this happened. Because she wasn't per se a Yugi girl, but she was loosely associated with a Yugi boy, and that was close enough for me to attack for game. You know, I only need one attack, my boy. I only need one attack. I only need one, my boy. But that's how it went down, man. So yeah, that's how it used to be. Like I don't know, like the club isn't what it used to be from what I've seen on the internet. A lot of people say that the club and the whole idea of what it used to be has changed and is radically different, and people just don't do the same things there anymore. Which okay, that makes sense, you know. But I know for a fact what I think is pretty funny about. Let me see, what is that? 30. Let me see. I know that when I used to go to the club, man, they don't do it. They can't. Honest. Okay, I'll put it like this. The way that the world is right now, socially, politically, economically, ain't no way they was doing it the way I was doing it back then, because people were wilder back then and also seemed to not like give any what's. Like it was insane. Like I feel like all the places that I used to go to back then are all closed down. Like they don't exist anymore because that's how crazy they were. And they was in the city, so you know it was insane. It was in Detroit, so you know it was absolutely insane. Yeah, I'm dead. Thanks you, Belle. Thanks for killing me. Thank you. Enjoy your dub. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Beatrice. Not feeling Beatrice right now. It's like she's just always like I thought I was gonna be down with Beatrice. I thought that was gonna be pretty good, but Beatrice just don't be hitting for me, bruh. I think I'd be straight with just using I think it's another fire guy that I can just special summon. I think it's just a fire guy. It's like an easy special. Oh, that little tuner thing, that level 1 tuner thing. But I think I gotta discard a card for that. But yeah, back in the day, them old school clubs used to be it, man. And when I was so I went on a work event last year, and I went to the what is that called? it's the I think it's called the it's the Black NBA event. It's like a Black NBA event where all the NBAs that are black or some sort of brown come to these giant convention halls to basically try to get a job at Tesla, Google, Microsoft, all these places. So I was working at one of those events. I was at the NBA booth, working the NBA booth, because your boy used to work at the NBA. Shout out to, I guess, the National Basketball Association. So I'm working at the NBA booth, and shoot, I forgot what I was doing here. What was I doing? I was telling y'all about that story. Oh, I was gonna read this real quick. This got sent to the graveyard. You can send one card from your hand and special summon it. I'll try one of them. But basically, I'm at the dang, the whole story slipped my mind actually. But I'm at the booth or whatever, and I was talking about the jobs. I was talking about, yeah, slipped my mind. Sorry, slipped my mind. Can't get it back. I was thinking about that, and then I started looking at this deck, and then the Spirit of the Flames caught my eye, and then I got distracted. It'll come back to me, but when it comes back to me, I'll let you know. But basically, I went to this like conference, and it was just like a lot of people from a lot of big industries there. Dang, there's something about that conference I want to tell y'all about. I just can't piece it together. Somebody remind me real quick. What am I talking about? So I only go to clubs if I want to hang out with friends, or if it's my birthday, or I'm going on vacation. Yes, my boy. No, it was, I can't remember. It just slipped my mind. Oh well, let me see. I was gonna look at a Synchro 10. Do we have a, oh. Okay. It's not a lot of Synchro 10s, I guess. A dragon and a, yeah, it's not a lot of Synchro 10s. So I guess I'll go with the XC3. No, this one. One of those. And maybe I'll go with a bouncer. Okay. Let's do that. Yeah. Oh my God. I forgot to turn this thing on like silent. But yes, I don't even remember where I was going with that. I can't seem to get that one back. But you weren't listening anyway because you didn't remind me. So I appreciate you indulging my yap though.
Here I go.
I activate my yap effect.
Here it comes.
I also kind of slightly resent that whole yapping concept. Because people use it so loosely. I get the impression that yapping is used in a couple different situations. Someone's talking over you, someone's talking at you, someone's talking through you, or there's a situation where someone's like explaining something at a high level and you don't have any idea what the fuck they're talking about, so you just call it yapping because you can't quantify what the fuck they were talking about anyway. The first time I've ever heard it came from a situation where a dumb person was getting something explained to them, and they were explaining to another person that they lost interest in that person
I throw down a face down.
because they were talking about these high concepts.
Nightmare attack. Bell, the ultimate nightmares effect activates. You won't escape from me.
Hey yo!
I activate my monsters effect.
I didn't know Bell got down like that. But yeah. So I don't know. Feel funny about that. Let's get the Spirit of the Flames going.
Show yourself. Special summon.
Yes.
Hey, slow down.
Ha!
Flip over my face down card. I activate a trap card.
All those times I had a second special and this is when I don't have it.
I end my turn. Make your move. My turn. I draw. Let's go. Elemental Hero Neo. You will live.
You. It's disgusting. Disgusting. Oh, disgusting. Glad I went for game. Yes, my boy, I had to go for game. I think I know what you're talking about, but I went for game, my boy. I forgot.
How interesting.
I forgot what now it's kind of bugging me. Like, I'm probably going to watch this back and remember exactly. That's kind of funny. When I watch this back, I'm going to remember exactly what I was trying to say. And then it's going to be too late to say it.
I end my turn. Into my Make your
And
move.
see, and unlike my wife, I won't come back to you 10 hours later. Hey, remember I was talking to you about that thing and I forgot?
I set my card.
I remember. It all started when I created the AI.
I summon a monster in attack position.
I actually said to her yesterday, not yesterday, I said to her the other day, and I thought this was pretty funny.
I draw.
I said to her, I said, I get how you feel. Like, I'm explaining this to you, and I know you don't want to listen to it right now, but unfortunately, I'm not a YouTube video, and you cannot click me off.
My monsters effect.
That that was funny enough to get our conversation going again.
Show yourself. Tribute summon.
That was funny enough to get the conversation
I
going.
activate my monsters.
It was like, you can't click me off. You can't get rid of me that easily. I'll just follow you around and keep talking. Yeah. Like, no, I'm just playing.
Special summon. I activate my
I'll lay down
monsters
in the back seat and I won't stop talking.
Come on
You can't
out.
escape the power of my yap.
Defeat.
Only place where yapping is permitted, and this is true, is on streaming
My monster
platforms.
attacks.
You took the bait.
What?
My
What does this do?
monster's effect activates.
What does it do? What do you do? You better not do nothing crazy.
Look upon you. Judgment reign.
I activate my monsters effect.
Behold, my monster's effect activates.
Take this. With this, I end my turn.
Prepare
What
yourself.
the fuck?
My turn.
We're being scammed, boys.
Draw.
Rush elemental heroes? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm not a YouTube video. You can't mute me. Your powers have no control here. It has to be that loud.
I activate a spell.
That's literally what this guy's doing. Your powers have no control here.
I summon a monster in attack position.
What? I thought this was a burn deck. What is this?
I shall take you down. I attack with my monster.
What a mistake. I activate my monsters effect.
I'm a little confused. I am a little confused.
I end my turn.
It's my turn.
He said Junior start Yugi yapping. I like that. Yugi yapping. Junior's already using Yugi yapping. He literally says, I was putting him to bed and my phone was out and he saw my phone And he said,
on out.
Yu-Gi-Oh
Tribute
videos? I said, no, you're not gonna watch the Yu-Gi-Oh videos right now. Begins to cry. Like, what am I supposed to do? like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I'm like, it's time for bed. The kids start crying because he wants to watch Yu-Gi-Oh videos. I mean, like, what am I supposed to do, man? Like, I guess we're watching fucking Yu-Gi-Oh videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Are we not watching these Yu-Gi-Oh videos now? Like, you know what I'm saying? I guess we watching goddamn Yu-Gi-Oh videos. But it didn't start like that. You know what I'm saying? I was surprised. He goes, videos? Yu-Gi-Oh videos? Or he'll say, baby cards. And he gets that look. He wants to come play baby cards, which is dueling, which is Rush Duel, which is Rush Duel, which is Duel Links and Rush Duel specifically. That's what baby cards are to him. Rush Duel, baby cards. He comes down, he goes, get ready for the rush. She says just like that. Get ready for the rush. And I'll be like,
I activate my monsters effect.
Dang! like, I mean, what am I supposed to do? Like, I guess we're playing baby cards. Like, I mean, I can't say no. Like, like this shit. I say no to playing baby cards. I might get brought up on charges.
Here it comes.
And be like, so I see. You had a child dueling Prodigy and you didn't nurture that? You had a child dueling Prodigy interested in the game and you didn't nurture that?
I shall never forget this battle.
Get the judge man in here. Get the judge man in here. We need a judge man in here and sentence this man. Yes. We're going to sentence you. Yes. 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 What type of punishment do we have for this man? Send him to a land with no cardboard. Isekai him to the waters. No! Then you wake up in the Aquaman universe as a lesser fish. You're not the fish that Aquaman calls for help. You're the reserve fish if those fish were eaten. You become a lesser fish, isekai into the wrong world. So all this, if you do not train up the Prodigy, my boy. Yeah, my boy, we do play Rush. He actually got a dub one time. I did help him. He got to summon fire. I think Fire Guardian is his favorite. I think he likes Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress because it looks like a blue Yoshi. I think that's why he likes Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress. He does like saying Fire Guardian. And he likes Dragius. He loves Dragius. He be like, blue. Or he'll say, when the McDonald's toys came out. When the McDonald's toys came out, I can finally tell somebody this who actually gives a fuck. I swear to God, I swear to you, I didn't make any. I was excited. Okay, I was excited about the Yu-Gi-Oh McDonald's setup. Okay, I get the whole setup. I'm like, here you go, my son. Here you go, your Happy Meal. You know, on the inside, beaming with joy. He takes it. He opens the box, and I swear to you, when he reached inside and he grabbed the toy, he said, I summon a monster. He said, I summon a monster. He looked into that Happy Meal. He saw the Hello Kitty Happy Meal and saw past all. He did not see Kitty. He did not see Hello Kitty. All he saw was Yu-Gi-Oh. I was like, wow. I was pretty proud. He said, I summon a monster. And he took it out. And then he had his fries, my boy. I was like, wow. I was definitely proud. Super shocked. So I'm like, yeah, this guy's going to be good. So you know, I will teach my son in the ways of the road. But, you know, I'll let him choose his path as a duelist, because everyone doesn't go down the same path, and I'll be damned if I'll make him the example of, like, the stereotypical example. You know, your dad is a coach, so he makes you
like the best player ever, but the kid actually hates it, and then he's like 16 or 17 years old. He fails the big game, thinks his father's gonna hate him, and then he goes, "Dad, I let you down," and then Dad goes, "Son, you can never let me down, because you're my son, and I love you." We're not gonna go down that road. We're gonna go down the road of, hey, we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! That's the game we play in this house. Do you want to be a rogue duelist, or do you want to be bad at the game? It's like, no, I don't want to do. So I don't, it's just, we're gonna be fair. Do you want to be rogue, or do you want to be bad? Answer that carefully. I am not playing with you right now. Answer that very carefully, my son. Answer it so carefully right now, please.
Show yourself.
Father, I'm scared. You should be, actually. I'm judging you heavily. I am judging you. Don't get it twisted. You are being judged. And this will crucially change our relationship going forward, but I'm going to ask you right now, would you like to play this card game? Oh, no?
I reveal my face down.
What are you doing?
My continuous trap activates.
I'm going out to get some milk and a pack of squares. But you're lactose intolerant and you don't smoke. You see, my lungs been acting up. The doctor told me, you know, everybody ain't able.
Special summon.
You know, everybody ain't able now. Y'all know that. You know, when Unc pull that one out, it's a wrap. You know, everybody ain't able.
I activate my monster.
When Unc say that, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It ain't happening. It's over. Unc ain't, nope. You are not being supported right now. Unc said everybody ain't able.
Show yourself.
It's not happening, bro.
Special summon.
It's not happening. This is live, my boy. This is live. We are live right now. We are live right now. Let me see. What am I even supposed to do against this guy? His back row isn't activating at all, so I don't think. I mean, his back row isn't activating, right? Yeah, his back row wasn't activating, I don't think. And oh, and that's 4,000. Oh, it's 4,000 booty. Okay. I see. All right. Wait, do I still got a summon? Oh no, I don't. I don't have a summon. Okay, I was tripping. I kind of. All right, well, fuck it. I kind of feel like I didn't want to do this, but whatever. I thought that he was gonna have like a response, but he didn't have a response. I thought he was gonna have something, but he didn't. So it worked out. It definitely worked out. I thought he was gonna have a lot more, but he didn't.
Join me. XC summon. I activate my monster's effect.
Oh no! If only I used reading.
Let's battle.
My only weakness.
Get 'em. Attack. How can I lose?
But I will tell you something though. How do you build a Yu-Gi-Oh player? How do you build a Yu-Gi-Oh player? I'm gonna tell you right now how you build a Yu-Gi-Oh player. If you ever have a kid or you got a kid right now, I'm gonna tell you this is the trick. No lie, this is the trick. And this is a proven method. This is a proven method. Because you aren't gonna believe this, but you're also gonna say, damn. Not only a Yu-Gi-Oh player would do that. You're gonna think only a Yu-Gi-Oh player would do this. All right, now I'm gonna just put it like this: Yu-Gi-Oh players love a good 2-for-1. Okay, is that fair? Is that fair? Yu-Gi-Oh players love a good 2-for-1. Okay. The only card I can pull up and just talk about right now without any animosity or strife or confusion. Pot of Greed. Draw 2, right? Okay. So, from that perspective, a Yu-Gi-Oh player had to solve a problem. What is the problem?
we need to put the kid in the daycare so that we can work. But the only way he can go to daycare is if he's potty trained. But how can we get him motivated to be potty trained? I went downstairs to the basement. I went inside of my Yu-Gi-Oh cards and I found the coolest cards, the cutest cards, and a couple dank ones. And I took them and I put them in a nice little box, and I put them in a drawer next to the potty. And I said, every time you use the potty, you're gonna get a special prize. What's that, Father? You're gonna get a potty card. You're gonna get a what? A potty card. A potty card? A potty card. Here's a potty card for you. Hand him a Gigabyte. Here's a potty card for you. Hand him a Megamorph. Here's a potty card for you. Hand him Kunai with Chain. Eventually, he had a 40 card deck, or more. You might have seen a couple of those pictures, the amiibo cards and other stuff. So I mixed a few other things in there. But this is what happened. I used the Yugi cards to potty train. I used the Yugi cards to potty train. Only a Yu-Gi-Oh player would do that. So I'm like, every time you use the potty, you will receive a potty card. And then he got really good. So much to the point where I ran out of potty cards. And when I didn't have potty cards, I got to understand what it felt like to be Konami, because he demanded new potty cards immediately. Like, it was so funny. Like, it was almost like Twitter. He was like, where are the potty cards? What? Like, he was so upset. There's no more potty cards. But there's no more potty cards because you've done so well. So it was like, you know. So after we go through the potty card thing, he's got Yu-Gi-Oh on the brain, because now he takes the cards and he places them down. He looks at them, you know, he puts them in order, you know, he puts them in his little box, he carries them around. Then he sees the Netflix, he sees the Beyblades, he sees all these other things. Like, Beyblades really got him. Beyblades really locked him in. Like, I tried to get him to watch Go Rush. He didn't get into Go Rush. I tried to get him to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! That's not his speed. But Beyblade set him off. When he saw Beyblade, I don't even know what to say, man. Beyblade is, I'm gonna take you out, actually. That's what I'm gonna say. But Beyblade set him off. He started watching Beyblade.
I end my turn.
Okay, we have Beyblades. We have Beyblades. He does his Beyblade. He puts his Beyblade on. When he pulls the Beyblade, he does an anime pose. He goes like he strikes an anime pose after his Beyblade drops. Every time I see him, I'm like, he's nearly ready. I'm like, he's almost ready. I'm like, his power's growing stronger every day. And then what's even crazier about that, the boy can read, okay? Not make a guesstimation, not cite words. He can read.
My rematch with the Pharaoh.
But he can't do the math yet. That's the only reason he ain't playing. He can't do the math yet. He get the math, but he ain't doing the math, okay? That's the only reason he ain't playing. But he can read. He can read. He'll look at Spirit of the Flames and say, Spirit of Flames. He'll look at that and say that. He can read. The math, he can't do the math. That's the only thing that's saving him right now. That's the only thing that's saving him right now. He can't do the math. He can't do the math. The only thing that's saving him right now. And maybe because he couldn't read and comprehend the pendulum card. Maybe. It's the only thing that's keeping him from playing right now. Technically, according to this box, he'll be able to play next year. According to this box. Oh no. Damn. Never mind. He won't be older enough to play next year. This is 6 and up. What are you in 6th grade? Is that 6? No, 6 years old. Wait, is that 1st grade? Yeah. Okay. So okay. I guess that makes sense. Okay, 1st grade. Okay, 1st grade. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Damn.
I will destroy
if that's true, 6 years old is first. If 6 years old is 1st grade, Konami's literally getting them as soon as they learn number. As soon as they learn the number, Konami's like, get over here, play some Yu-Gi-Oh. Said Beyblade is the GOAT. Yes, my boy. Beyblade is insane. Like I've seen some ridiculous shit happen on Beyblade. It really made me go, okay, is Beyblade peak anime? like it's one thing when you're like I don't think I've done this until I got a kid, but watching an anime because, you know, someone else wants to watch the anime, you know? Like I'm watching the anime because he wants to watch it, you know? And I'm watching this and he's like, you know, he's like, yeah, Beyblade Burst, that's right. Oh, I can't do this? Why not? Oh, no monsters. Oh, yeah. Beyblade Burst.
Make your move.
Everybody wanna take it next level, cause the hero gotta fight to survive. Something, make it go next level. Resonance, make it come alive. 3, 2, 1, cause we the warriors of destiny. Y'all gotta watch that shit. It's crazy. There's this one guy where he was so powerful. Okay, so Beyblade is a bunch of kids, right? But this one guy, he was a grown man. So it's basically like a grown man compared to a bunch of kids in the Beyblade universe would be like somebody like 28 or something. So imagine someone like myself who's like damn near pushing 40 shows up to the Beyblade tournament where a bunch of 10-year-olds are playing, and I show up with a metal bay. Everybody else got plastic bays. I show up with a metal bay, and my bay is so strong that when I drop my bay, it destroys the board in which we were playing the game on and blows up all the other bays that were on the board. Now, imagine I did that, but I did that at Worlds yesterday. And I declared myself champion. That happened in Beyblade. The final match is going down, and some random grown man shows up and uses his bay to destroy the board, destroy the bay, destroy the arena, interrupt the tournament in the final, and declare himself the champion. Season over. I was like, what am I even watching? I'm like, what is this? I'm like, what the fuck is this? I was so upset. I was just so angry. I was like, what is this bullshit? I was just so upset. I was upset for the tournament because we were watching the tournament because, you know, we were watching it together. So I was kind of engaged in the tournament, you know? That's like if Jesse Cotton was winning the tournament and I showed up with my Duel Links Hazy deck. They are not even playing my format or game. I showed up with my Duel Links Hazy deck to Worlds yesterday. Flip over Team Snipe Hunter and Team 7's desks. Computers, parts, everywhere. Jesse stands up and says, what the hell are you doing? I look at Jesse and say, shut up, I'm the champion. And everyone in the world must acknowledge it. And the announcer says, holy shit, he's the new champion. And everybody just goes along with it, and then they all come to my tournament. I don't know. This is what's happening in Beyblade. I'm just sitting here like, damn. Like, I'm like, how is Coco Melon having a deeper plot making more sense than this? Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's all I gotta say. You know, it's just, Beyblade's just on another level, man.
Whatever you're
Beyblade and
to sleep with the fishes.
what's the other one he likes?
Here I
It's
go.
not Bey. No, it's a different Beyblade. So there's the one Beyblade where it was what I described, where it's like standard anime protagonist. But then there's another Beyblade where the guy is like a villain, or he's like an antagonist, but he's also the main character. But he's got like some sort of like
Make your move.
like he's a nice guy or something.
My turn.
But he wants to be the best, but he's not the best. Like some kind of like silly things going on. He didn't get into that one too much. He likes the other one with the guy that, like, you know, kills people. Said been watching the anime. It says how you gotta wait 50 episodes to watch a well-animated fight scene versus Beast Dude Vito. I think that's who I'm talking about. Yeah. Honestly, that is a crazy thing too. Like the episode length is ridiculous. Like they were fighting some Joker dude, and it took forever to get that guy in the tournament. They only got in the tournament. He like scrubbed out to some other guy that was better than him, like a stronger villain. And then there's like, he was like also like TV famous or something in that world. And I remember something happened where he lost the game or something, and he lost his notoriety or something. And his sister asked him like, what is he gonna do for money or some shit? And I'm just like, what is happening? Like, like I don't know. It's just crazy. So it's like, what are you gonna do for money? Your career is over. I'm like, what? I'm like, why such deep questions here? Like, I thought we were watching Beyblade, not the social economic state of the world. Like, come on.
Here's my face down card.
Wait, see, stealth attack only works on high level monsters, you silly Billy. Oh no, he doesn't know. Poor guy, poor fella, poor fella. He doesn't even know.
I activate my monsters effect.
Summon a bunch of monsters. He didn't even know it. Well,
Come on out.
mm-hmm.
Show yourself.
Get ready for punishment.
Summon.
It's
I
Egg
activate
Mini-Zod.
my monsters effect.
Get ready for the Egg Mini-Zod. Oh, also, my son does that. I don't know where he learned that from. He goes, yeah, he does this thing. He talks like this. I don't know where he learned this. I don't know where he learned that. I said, do you want something? Whatever it was. I said, do you want some whatever? He was like, no. I'm like, what? I was like, okay. No. I was like, I'm like, who's teaching you the voices? I like, you know what though? It's probably deep within his soul, honestly. Like, it's probably deep within him. It's probably deep within him. So can't hate on that. He popped one of those out. No. All right.
Join me.
Clearly you have the skills. Like, clearly you're ready. You're ready. All we need is the math, man. We are 1 second away. We are. What do they call it when you're?
Here's my face down card. My trap activates.
I let a copy defeat me?
Dueling you.
There it is. There it is. Come on, dog. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. You know what though? I don't blame him for that. You know, I mean, I honestly feel like in a way when I got the rank up anyway. In a way, I kind of felt like, okay, kind of walked into that, deserved it. Cause it's kind of obvious, like, well, yeah, no monsters on the field, definitely got drowning mirror force or some kind of mirror force. Like, should have expect that for the C stealth attack deck. For the C stealth attack deck. Everybody else don't get that same respect, but for the C stealth attack deck, you get that respect. Whoa, this boy got that lethal.
This is my strategy for victory.
This boy got the lethal.
I'll keep improving my skills until I get my
Play Red Eyes. I don't think I got the good stuff. I only got old school Red Eyes or Slash. You want to see some old school Red Eyes or Slash? Is that what you're talking about? Because I could definitely do some old school Red Eyes or Slash on the next one, my boy. Because, you know, probably going to be ending this one pretty soon. But I could do that. Some old school red Izel slash. Ooh, with a little bit of power of the Guardian. Not power of the Guardian.
Can you keep up with
What
me?
do we used to use with red eye slash? What do we used to play with that? How do we used to do that? It was basically play the spell, send the cards, get the trap, play the fusion, summon the guy, set the trap, right? Or what else did they have? Or what else they have? Blaster chain?
From my hand,
I don't know. Maybe not.
I activate a spell.
But Blaster chain? Something like that. Yes, old school red eye slash. Okay, fucking deal. Oh yeah, we definitely got some DDD. I kind of felt like I was gonna need to do the DDD once we got higher up, but yeah, we can do some DDD and some red Izel slash. Actually, I'll make a whole thumbnail about it. Actually, that saves me some thinking, cause I try to do a little prep for the next day. So I'll do Duel Links. Yeah, we do slash or
Tech Genus Screw Serpent.
shoot, slipped my mind. Let me look at it again.
Screw Serpent's effect activates. I special
DDD.
summon a level 4 or lower Tech Genus from my graveyard.
Yeah. Oh, beat down DDD.
Tech Genus
Oh, triple
Striker.
DDD.
Since this monster was level Tech Genus Warwolf.
Boy. Yeah, I'm pretty much cooked.
You dare interfere? You can't.
Yeah, I'm pretty much cooked. All right. Let's go. One more. Let's do another one. So, do you think Six Samurai are still good in today's format on Duel Links? I don't. I mean, honestly, I kind of feel like if you don't got a skill that's pushing you, that automatically puts you in a disadvantage from my perspective that I've been looking at, like, you know. But again, this is outside looking in, and I haven't done a ton of research. But when I play against people, I've just noticed that the losses that I take are definitely from people who
activate my monster's effect.
where their skill definitely is way more than beatdown. Like that shit be like search the deck, add a card, put 4 in the grave. I can also normal summon a high level for free, kill a man, eat a man, steal from a man. Like it does all those things, and I'm just kind of like, yeah, all right.
Come on out.
Like some people say they like combo Duel Links, but I mean I get why you would say that, but I also don't like combo Duel Links for the simple fact of, you know, I just wanted a quick game. You know, I just want to just hop on real fast. Like, I don't want to be sitting here 40 minutes. I can play goddamn Master Duel for that. That's why I honestly, I hate it. I hate it with a passion. Playing this game on my phone. Oh my God. I mean, I know you know what I'm talking about, but the level of frustration on your phone, like, ain't no way. Like, ain't no way. Like you're trying to combo, and then some dude is like disconnecting. Like, ain't no way. Like, I just you on rank up, and that shit disconnected. Do you know how much I sacrificed to get here? People be acting like rank ups don't mean nothing. Rank ups mean everything when you give a fuck. When you don't give a fuck,
I end my turn.
and you don't care,
Here I go.
and you're just like, yeah, it's a rank up. It is what it is, just a game. Yeah, sure. But when you care and you're actually trying to rank up, and your shit is disconnecting on rank up,
I draw. I throw down a face down.
There's no worse feeling. Like, there's nothing that feels worse than that, I don't think. Like, especially when you're gonna win. Like, okay, I've got the hand, I've got the field, I've got the opportunity. All right, here I go. No Wi-Fi, no. Like earlier today, for some reason, like, what was it, like 2 o'clock and under, just no internet? Like, what the fuck? Like, you know, like, imagine if like, I'm like, oh yeah, the only type of content I make is rank up content. And because I only make rank up content, I literally couldn't rank up for 2 hours, or not 2 hours, or longer than that. Crazy, all morning. Yeah. Sometimes when I look back on this, I'd be wondering, like, how did I ever have so much time for Duel Links? But then I remember how I had so much time. Definitely speculation. My boy Mario ZRG, I think that might have been what happened to him, because he was a young father at the time and had a young family and babies and wife and all that. And I remember we used to talk all the time. I think that could have been another thing too that could have happened with him. I'm sure it happens with a lot of content creators, but more specifically for content creators who play gacha games is more prevalent. It's like I'm not about to put a dime into this game. I'm not about to put a dime into this game. And then it's like, if everything else ain't coming together, like, you know, why would I put more money into this game? You know, it makes sense to be like, you know what, I'm gonna let this go, move on. Like, you know, makes sense. Nothing wrong with that. Makes sense. I totally get how and why things like that will happen. Wait, 1, 2, 3. I think, but again, not trying to speak for the boy, but I'm pretty sure that that's what was going on there. It's just too many things to do. You know, it's hard to try to balance everything, because at the end of the day, you know, you want to be there for everyone. And they say that whole phrase, they say you can't please everyone, but you know, at the end of the day, you know, I've learned that, and this is going to be a little side thing, this is nothing to do with Yu-Gi-Oh! I've learned that over time, the same way everyone told me to put my cards down is another reason why society and a lot of people might tell like a man to just be like, you know, hey, this is the only avenue, you know, this is what you need to focus on or whatever. Because like a man's got a lot of responsibility, stuff on his chest, stuff on his heart, stuff on his mind. And it's a lot of people depend on that man. Like any man, no matter who the man is, if that man is connected with some community, it doesn't have to be like a blood community, it doesn't have to be family, but if you're connected with some sort of community, most of the time a man, by nature of being a man, there's a level of someone depending on you. And it could be something at a high level, like someone needs you to survive, or it could be something at a low level, like someone just needs you around to provide support. But a man carries these responsibilities, and I think that men that are aware of this, it's harder for those men to step away and do things that doesn't immediately serve the people that they love, because you have to prioritize it in that manner. And when you do prioritize it in that manner, it puts a lot of things into a stark contrast, and some things just aren't justifiable. And I think that happens a lot of times for men and their passions. And I feel like as men, number one, we should be kinder to each other as men, because we're all going through the same male struggle. And number two, we should be more open and willing to listen and not necessarily provide solutions, because people who have solutions typically are the ones who have a whole lot of problems and they ain't doing shit in their lives. But sometimes people need to talk, air shit out in a safe environment and feel safe to do that, and to never speak of it again. To never speak of it again. And let me say it one more time. To never speak of it again. Sometimes a man needs to go, I'm feeling these pressures. The world is crushing me. These responsibilities are crushing me, but I'm not going to give up. And they just need to say it out loud to another soul to be accountable. But a lot of people try to solve that person's problem, and that doesn't help, because you can't solve my problem. Only I can solve my problem. So I feel like the Yu-Gi-Oh community provides that through casual conversation over the cards in a veiled manner in tight-knit friend groups, which helped me to survive growing up, which might help you survive on the internet. But this is what I've discovered. So all my efforts for all my works here on my channel and card game related is to bring us together under a positive banner that promotes intelligence and thinking outside of the box.
I'll pulverize you.
That's my mission as a duelist.
I will destroy their duel. Here I go. It's my turn.
Where's my foot? Well, oh well. I'll use this. But that is my mission as a duelist. That is my mission. So, hey, hit the subscribe. Let's go. Yeah.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Summon a monster.
YTDan,
My monster's
YTD.
effect activates.
Someone asked me what did that shit stand for. I used to say YouTube Dan, but shit, it did go from Dan to Dad. When it went from Dan to
From my
Dad,
hand,
shit got real.
activate a continuous
Shit got real.
Here I come. I summon a monster
It got
in
real.
attack position.
It got real. I feel like I can't say that I wasn't living or wasn't alive or wasn't living my life or nothing like that beforehand. But it was something about the moment. It was something about the moment before he got here. Everything is different. But you know,
I end my
Here
turn.
I go. My tie.
I wish everybody could get such a blessing. I'm dead. Honestly, if I was more serious about this, I would probably like I did before, not run Cerberus and stuff because it's just too bricky. But I do need a third Igmenizad. I need a third Igmenizad. I really need a third one. But again, I don't want to spend the money on that. Like, I really don't. Wait, what are these? Wait, what are some little coiny skill or something? A skill chip? Oh, maybe I can use it over here on this thing. Maybe I use it in the shop. Oops. But yeah, man, I can't even begin to explain how important, you know, it is. I don't know, to find solidarity, you know. But damn, I've only ever found it in Yu-Gi-Oh! I've only ever found it here. I've never found it anywhere else. So if the world goes to shit and Yu-Gi-Oh! Goes to shit and no one does Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore, you know, it's always gonna be a safe haven here for somebody in Yu-Gi-Oh! Related, man. But damn, I found no greater peace. I found no greater solidarity. I found no greater brotherhood. It's the truth. It's a little sad though, but it's true. It's a little sad, but it's true. It is true. Exchange skill. Okay. Oh, well, I guess I could just use the chip, right? But yeah, it's true, man. It's true, man. Like, even like, and I don't mean to talk down on anyone or their community or anything like that, but even when I was a little kid going to church, man, that shit was so toxic and crazy. Like, you think about it, you go to church, it ain't supposed to be like that, but you go to church, it's toxic and crazy. But your Yu-Gi-Oh fam, the Yu-Gi-Oh fam is the trusted fam. The Yu-Gi-Oh fam got your back. Like, shit. hungry, starving. Deacon brother don't give you a sandwich, but Yugi brother does. Like, that shit crazy. Like, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Like, don't even get me started. Like, that's just insane. It's insane. You know? I'm just saying, even though, to be very fair though, even though we have our own problems and we get at each other's throat on all kinds of stuff. But to be real, when you compare our drama to the world's drama, or even other communities' drama, like, our drama is kind of nil, There's kind of nothing going on in the Yu-Gi-Oh community outside of Yu-Gi-Oh related stuff, which is great. But outside of that, I did mention before, we like to click up, and how do Yu-Gi-Oh players click up, man? You good or you not good? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I already got the 10 new packs. Yeah, I already got the 10 new packs. Yeah, I already got those. So it's just like, man, it's just like, I found more brothers here. I found more encouragement here. I found more light here than I found anywhere else. And I am in a unique position because I am a person who's sitting at the top of a platform. So, I experience things at a higher number. Like, you might experience one love, right? Maybe I experienced two love from two individuals. Let's just say it like that. But I'm saying that when people tell me, like I have my feelings about the game and thoughts on like where the game where I've come and where the game has helped to bridge a gap for me. Like, I've been hearing, like, people tell harrowing stories all the time about their lives as Yu-Gi-Oh players and the world they was living in, and how pretty much everybody rejected them, and they found a community of people who would accept them, and not only found a community of people who accepted them, encouraged them to be better at whatever it was they were doing. That's powerful.
I lost?
That's very powerful. It's very powerful. So, I don't know. There's a lot of other things tied to Yu-Gi-Oh that's also very powerful too. Like, again, like, it's very basic stuff, but again, you need to know how to read, you need to know how to write, and you need to know how to comprehend language. I'm not playing. I'm not being facetious, but there's a lot of people I grew up with that couldn't do that. Okay? And Yu-Gi-Oh put them on. Like, education will fail people, but something about it, I don't know. Maybe it's, I don't know what it is. If I could coin what it is, I don't know. But something about it, like back when I was growing up, made someone who couldn't read decide they wanted to try a little harder. You know what I'm saying? In an environment where people decided to give up on him and say he can't read.
Afford to lose.
Like, that's crazy.
Yugi, Kaiba,
Duel.
So again, the game doing way more for people than people, which is disgusting. So people need to stand up and be better people for other people so that the game ain't outdoing them. Shit. The Dark Magician can't be out here inspiring more people than me. Shit, the Dark Magician ain't real. I'm real. So I better get to inspiring. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn. But I don't know. I went to Konami's website. I remember they on their website where it goes, it's like a parental question and asking. It talks about all the cognitive benefits that Yu-Gi-Oh gives players, not even bullshitting you. Like, talks about all the different things that Yu-Gi-Oh can help improve in real life, and that's on their website for parents to read if you have questions about Yu-Gi-Oh. Now, how did I get to that particular webpage? I don't even remember, but I remember clicking around on the webpage, and I remember they had a parental tab, and I said, well, I'm a parent now. So I clicked it, and then that's when I read it, and I thought, damn, that's pretty cool.
Here I go.
But back in the day, I tricked my mom into buying me, what game was that?
I set a monster.
It was either Digimon World or some other JRPG Maybe might have been Final Fantasy 7 or no, it was Final Fantasy 9. It was the one with the card games. Yeah, it was the one with the card games. I told my mom, I said, buy me this game. And I said, you always telling me you want me to read. Well, this game comes from Japan and there's only text. I think that was a fair play. I thought that was a fair play. I thought that was a fair play. But, you know, she caved to that one. That was.
You knew what I was going to play? You're simply a pawn in my plan.
So basically,
my monsters.
I end up getting that Digimon and or.
Just what I was waiting for. I reveal my face down card. My counter trap activates.
Yeah, all right. Okay. I'm like, actually, I'm not attacking that shit.
I end my turn.
I'm not attacking that bullshit.
My turn.
I am not attacking that.
I draw.
I'm not attacking that. No, I'm not. I saw what this was. I'm not attacking
I
that.
activate a continuous
Yeah,
spell.
come on. What else you got? Come on. Keep on lying. What else you got?
I activate a continuous spell.
Keep on lying. Yeah, my boy. We can't change
my
people.
hand,
That's
activate
and
a
that's very
spell.
true. That's a great statement. I'm glad you said that. We cannot change people. We can only change ourselves and try to shine
I end my
like
turn.
when we change
Here I
ourselves, shine a bright
My
enough
turn.
light to maybe
go. I draw.
inspire someone to change. We can only inspire change. We cannot make change. And that's something that was a lesson I needed to
must
learn.
hone my skills
I needed to
and
learn
become a better
that was the
I
case.
activate my
And the
monster
reason why I need to learn that is because, you know, there's people in my life that I wanted to save. People from the hood that I wanted to save.
Join
People that I wanted to come along with me on the journey. A lot of people. And all those people ever did was damage me. So, you know, who's the fool? The fool that's getting damaged, or the fool that you know that continues to take
I
advantage
activate my
of someone who
monster
actually cares about them? You know what I'm saying? Who's the fool? I'm the fool for activating this effect.
Special
But I'm just
summon. I
saying,
end my
you know?
turn. Make your move.
It's
Here
a
goes.
sad situation, man.
my turn.
But I've
I draw.
learned
I activate
that
a
through the
continuous
medium of
spell.
Yu-Gi-Oh, I can affect hearts and minds in a subtle way that gets them to think outside the box, and it changes their
activate
lives
a
and
continuous
situation.
spell.
That's what I learned. I learned by playing the rogue
I end
deck
my turn.
and
Here I go.
systematically, habitually fighting
I draw.
against the grain, fighting against the meta. To some people, that turns on a light in their mind going, damn, if this dude can tough out, you know, adversity and do this and that and the third with his deck, maybe I can do the same with my pet deck. And then it goes further. If I can win with my pet deck, when people told me that I couldn't, what are some other things I can do that people tell me I can't do all the time, that I've always had access to and been able to do? That's the whole
I
point.
activate a continuous spell.
Like playing Gladiator Beast all the time is fun, sure.
end my
It's a
turn.
great deck and it wins all the time,
I
yeah.
draw.
Could I beat Jesse Cotton with it? Probably. But look, at the end of the day, here's the rub, my boy. Here's the rub. I might not ever play Jesse Cotton. I might not play any of these big guys. I might not ever go to Worlds. I might not ever do any of that stuff.
My turn.
But when I decided to pick up those cards, and I decided to exclude toxic people from my life who wouldn't accept me on the basis of something that meant nothing. Because keep in mind, we talk to people all the time who tells us this is just a game and it means nothing. So if this is just a game and it means nothing,
A continuous spell.
how come someone can judge me so hard on it?
I end
And if
my
they can
turn.
judge me so
Here
hard
I
on
go.
it,
My
why
turn.
do I take what they say about me personally? It made me think about myself and how I value myself and how I think about myself and how other people see me. And when those things started to happen,
I summon a monster.
it was no going back, because I realized that, you know, some people are just, they're just gonna be whoever they're gonna be. You know what I'm saying? It's like, there's nothing I can do to change these people. There's nothing I can do to convince them anything.
What?
It just is what it is. He doesn't even know I'm over here yap no jutsu. He doesn't know I'm yap no jutsu. Like, not even paying attention. I'm over here yap no jutsu, not even paying attention to you, bro. My bad. I'm over here yapping about the life, man. But I'm just saying, man, at the end of the day, you come to find out through the cards, through the turns, through these moments of reasoning and logic and all this probability and statistics and all these other high concepts that you brush against.
I activate a continuous spell.
The dude from the hood, from the bottom, from the 313, is making AI technology to play card games. Come on, man. That wasn't happening back in the day, my boy. They told me that I might as well scoop it up. There was no hope for you, boy, cause you come from the ghetto. So again, we live in this world where everybody like to put shit in a box, and hey, we're all a part of it at the end of the day. But I'm just saying, if anybody trying to put you in a box, it's their box. If anybody's trying to put you in a box, they own the box. It's some reason they want you in that box. Don't get in the box. Don't get in the box. Like, that's the whole message I'm preaching. Like, don't let people put you in the box, and if they try to, fight it. Do not allow it.
Activate my monsters effect.
Do not allow it, because they see something that they can use. They see something that can benefit themselves that you have, but they know they can't take it from you. But the only way they can get it is if they capture you. So they want you to get in the box. So they're telling you to get in the box. They tell you to conform, because if you get in the box and conform, you can never use your powers against them. Just like Kaiba said, never to be used against me. I put your powers in the box. You can never use your powers against me, because I'm in control of your power. But the minute you decide to disobey, the minute you decide to step away, the minute you decide not to follow someone else's lead, and you make your own path, no matter who they are, no matter where they come from, you start affecting yourself in a positive way. So I don't know. I figured this out playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And it sounds silly, but I figured it out playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Because my job wasn't going to tell me this, my education didn't tell me this, my family damn sure didn't tell me this, and the people who so-called care for me didn't tell me this.
It all seems so hopeless.
I know.
What should I do?
I know it seems hopeless. I know. But look, what should you do? You should never give up, Yugi. Never. Never give up. That's what you should do.
I attack you directly.
You should never give up.
That was
Never give up. That's the only thing you can do. You got to never give up, and you got to develop discipline, and you got to get around people who are going to promote you. You got to stop using algorithms in negative ways, and stop giving your algorithmic soul away to all these platforms. Stop letting all these platforms farm you for likes and views and money. But if you're gonna let them farm you for likes and views and money, please give something to me. But if you're gonna be getting farmed, give me a little. But don't let them do it all the time. Because what's happening is, if you get into a negative spiral, and I can tell you this because I went through this in these last 2 years. If you get into a negative spiral, the algorithm will serve you nothing but negativity and con men that will promise you salvation from your turmoils. That's the only thing that the algorithm will serve up, guaranteed. And if that's the case, you're in a bad position, because basically what's going to happen is it's like a self-defeating wheel. Like, before you know it, you're convinced that there's no hope in your situation. You're convinced that it's all over. You're convinced that you have no out. There's no way out, because people are online telling you that there's no way out. YouTube isn't good for that. That's why when I'm making my content and what I'm doing, and when I decided to go around and do this, like the whatever time around this is, what is this? I don't know. The millionth time around, I decided to go at it this way, because here's the rub. My YouTube channel may never make money. You know what I'm saying? My YouTube channel may never make a decent living. The economy might turn around and I'll be back working again. But is my body of work going to be an inspiration for the next 10 years? Because my first one was. And there wasn't a precedent before, but there's a precedent now. And the precedent is that my body of work brings value and inspiration inside of the madness. So if I can't bring that, I'm not showing up, which is why I didn't show up for 2 years. And that's because I was dealing with my own demons. But the demons are dead now, or at least sufficiently suffocated. So at this point, I'm ready to spread the light of the heavy flag.
You lose.
You know what I'm saying?
Again, I can still win.
Like if you're gonna bring your light, you bring your light, but you don't bring it, muddy. You clean it up as best you can, but you still be real. You know what I'm saying? But again, Yu-Gi-Oh, right? I can do all that and be a hero. I can do all that and play hazy. I can do all that and be the best at what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying you should focus on you. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't. Yeah, man, you gotta watch that, man. You gotta watch. I will tell you. I'll tell you right now. If you are ever demotivated, downtrodden, feeling sad, feeling upset. Whoa! What? Hold up! This man tried to Monster Reborn and never meets. he made me do the YouTube. He took me out of my shit. But I'm gonna tell you right now.
I end my turn.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna look it up real quick. I'm gonna give you some info that can help you in a second. Give me 1 second. Let me finish him up. I didn't even say my Hazy Flame quote. Watch this. Never to be used against me. Nah.
I attack.
Nah.
I'll blow you away. With this, you lose.
Let me see.
Shouldn't get your hopes up yet.
I am.
Blow you away. Get out. The game's not over.
Damn. This guy isn't dead.
Let's see what you can do. What can I do? My turn.
Let me see.
I draw. I
All right, so
continuous spell.
I will tell you this. I want you to look this up, and you don't have to look at this whole thing because for some of you, you might have a low attention span, and there's nothing wrong with having a low attention span. It's only happened because you've been submerged into this new social media world, but it can be fixed with training. You train yourself to do things that require more attention span, and before you know it, you got better attention span. But what I was gonna say is there's a guy, I'm sure you probably heard of him. He's been on like Joe Rogan podcast and all the other stuff. The Jonko Willing guy. I'm sure you might have heard of this guy. But basically he made a book. He wrote a book a long time ago, and it was called Discipline equals something field manual. So Jonko Willing, Discipline. Look it up. Oh yeah, Discipline equals freedom. If you look him up and just listen to the first like 10 minutes of that book, it will contextualize some stuff for you, maybe in a way that'll make you think differently about the world if you're going through something. And I think sometimes people need to hear it from someone who's outside of their group and who puts it in a book, because books is where the best knowledge is. If you want to hide something from anyone, you put it in a book. And that book has been published on YouTube. Discipline equals freedom. And basically, to sum the whole thing up, he says motivation doesn't exist and you should just do it. Fight through the pain and do it. But But that leads to what I was talking to earlier about being men and not having anyone to speak to. Because if you came to me telling me you had a problem, I'd listen to you thoroughly. And then if you wanted a solution and I had one, I'd give it to you. But if you just was looking for someone to express your feelings and you were trying to get motivated to take the next step to go to the next thing, I'd send you that video. And I'd leave it at that. Unless you asked me. Unless you asked me or I saw you struggling. Unless you asked me or I saw you struggling. Because I don't do that anymore. They used to say you don't don the cape to be Captain Save-A-Ho. I don't don the cape to be Captain Save-A-Brother either. You know, Captain Save-A-Brother and Captain Save-A-Ho live in the same house. Both of them got black eyes. Both of them ain't got no money. Both of them over here talking about someone they was trying to help who fucked them over. I don't wear the cape for hoes or the bros, but what I will do is put out a positive message and put out the right resources and put out the right content to get you thinking. Because guess what? I can't change the world. I can only change myself. And if I want to see the world change, I need to be the inspiration the world looks up to. Even if that's in a small situation where I'm crossing the street and I helped a little old lady, or I watched a guy, I don't know, he dropped $20 and I gave it back to him and someone saw me do that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's just the first thing popped off of my head, just being a good person when nobody's looking. And if you're doing that kind of stuff, you're subtly influencing, subtly, positively raising people up. But right now, especially on these platforms, everything's kind of tailored to money and greed and all these other things. And of course, I want money, yeah, and I'm greedy for cash too, because guess what? I like to eat. But at the end of the day, you know, I won't muddy the like again, I don't like muddying the waters, which was why I reluctantly wanted to do this full time. And I didn't want to tie any money to this because I felt like it would tie some sort of obligations around this. But then after listening to that, going through what I went through, listening to what Jonko said in that book, and mixing it with some other things that I learned along this journey, it kind of, you know, I'm like, fuck it, you know? Like I have morals and standards and things that I want to stand on, but that's kind of just my problem. like for example, I want to play rogue. I'm a rogue duelist, but you want to play top tier meta. I'm going to talk my shit, but technically you deciding to play top tier meta and me deciding to play rogue is actually my problem. I'm punching up. So since I'm punching up, I have to solve to punch up. But punching down, you don't have to solve to punch down, because that's why it's called punching down. You're literally using gravity to assist your punch. That's why it's called punching down. You don't even have to try to punch. You can just let your hand drop and bonk somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? But punching up takes effort. I have to fight gravity. I have to fight my body. I have to fight you. I'm fighting 3 things to punch up. You to punch down aren't even thinking about me. So again, I know that it takes more energy to punch up. So I love to punch up on a day-to-day basis in a realm where the stakes aren't high. Now, if it was a life and death situation and I had to wager my soul on a duel, boy, you know that Snake Eye engine gonna be in that deck now. I'm gonna have my full Gladiator Beast combo. They're like, you fool, I've activated Prohibition and ashed your Tri-Brigade cards. There's no way you're gonna use your Gladiator Beast combo on me now. Well, I use Bonfire to search my deck for a card. Oh no, and now I summon Snake Eye Ash. Looks like you're the only one going to the Shadow Realm today. You Bail attack! Where did you Bail come from? Oh. But yeah, that's all today, my boys. Thanks for that. Oh, shoot. Bruter Root, my boy. Thanks for the 10 bones, my boy. Said when you spitting, I gotta contribute to the plate and passing it around, my boy. I appreciate that, my boy. That's all I'm saying, man. We as content creators, we can definitely do more to bring more light into the world. But then as Yu-Gi-Oh content creators, we can do more to bring more light into the specific darkness that brought us to the game. Because I'm working on a video, I haven't found the right way to contextualize it, but I basically want to talk about how people of disadvantages are drawn to card games. I don't know about you, but when I go to the card shops, normally there's only like 1 or 2 rich kids. Everybody else seems to be subject to the social economic status of that area, just to, you know, to say the least. But why do these type of people tend to gravitate to card games? And why are these type of people really good at it? What does that say about these kind of people? And what does that say about society that has discarded them and left them on this wayside? What does that say? What does that say about the education system that says he can't read and write, but he can read and write well to play Yu-Gi-Oh? What does that say about our education system? I'm working on it, man. It's a big idea. I'm kind of gnawing on it right now, but this has been going on in my brain for a long time because I think it's relevant and it's real. And outside of all the other stuff we talk about, which is all fair to talk about, I feel like we don't talk about the real stuff in Yu-Gi-Oh, which is the connections, which is the people. You know, why is the world champion crying because he won the Yu-Gi-Oh World Championships? It's not because he's the world fucking champion. You don't know when the first time he picked up a card was, and you don't know when the last time he put it down and he said, I'm never gonna play again. And now he finds himself on the world stage holding up that trophy, man. Like, come on. And so, you know, it's a special game. It's a special kind of game. We're a special kind of community. And we make a home wherever possible. It could be in the Wayne State basement. It could be at your house. It could be online. You know, we make a home where we can make a home. And we welcome other people in. You know? What other group does that? What other group goes around, nomad style, welcoming other people in? Welcoming other people in. Not a single group on this planet. So I'll catch y'all later. I can't think of a group that welcomes everyone. But I'm just saying, on this planet, my boy. Maybe on another planet parallel universe, my boy. But ain't a single group that's just saying, everybody come in no matter what. Just get in here. Come on. We love you. Come on. Oh, wait, hold on. You stink? Get your ass in here. We love stinky motherfuckers. Let's play. Like, come on, man. We like leave your deodorant at the fucking door. Konami's like, nah, bro. Pick it up. Go pick it up. Come on back and pick it up. We trying to get more Yugi girls into space, and y'all run around here stinking. You need more Yugi girls up in here. Oh my God. All right, I gotta go. But yeah, don't forget it, my boys. Check it out. Discipline equals freedom. Jonko Willink, like 5 or 10 minutes in the beginning. Once you listen to the 5 or 10 minutes of the beginning of the book, you'll know right there, like, if you're even gonna fuck with the rest of this. But if you ever listen to the 5 minutes, that 5 minutes are words that can never be unheard. Words that can never be unheard. Never. Like, sometimes people say something to you that's just so positive or so negative, you'll never forget it. These words is gonna hit you, and it's gonna hit you like I don't know. It's gonna hit you like, motherfucker, the sky is up there. Like, you like, oh yeah, it is. Like, it's gonna hit you like that. Like, you know it's up there. You didn't have to think about it. You verified it's up there. It's gonna be that apparent. But check it out, my boy. It's really helpful, especially if you're in a negative space. But I catch y'all in another next video. We're gonna be streaming tomorrow for our Tuesday stream. Hopefully that the internet does not punish us. And I catch you on the next one. So as always, keep it